This week on Council Bluffs News, filling in spaces. As the Sawyer building moves into the final stages of construction, an open house is held for those interested in becoming the very first tenants. We get a look inside and hear about the work put into the building. River City Classic. A local gymnastics club holds its annual competition at the Mid-America Center. Find out what these gymnasts from a variety of age groups enjoy the most. And Tim Dickmeyer joins us to talk about the spring schedule of shows coming to the Arts Center in our in-studio interview. That and more all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt. Located near the corner of First Street and West Broadway stands the newly constructed Sawyer building. The facility features both commercial and residential space in an award-winning layout. We take you inside to see what makes this building a unique masterpiece. On what was once an open plot of land now sits the newest member of the 100 block. That member, the Sawyer building.
It's a new mixed-use development here in Council Bluffs. It's about 9,000 square feet of commercial space on West Broadway and a total of 36 residential units.
The brick-faced building is simply beautiful. Inside, 26 apartments, some with a gorgeous view of West Broadway, and 10 townhomes that face Pierce Street. It also features a parking deck in between the buildings for residents and commercial workers.
We have approximately 70% of the commercial space leased to a local law firm that'll be putting their offices in here. And about 2,100 square feet remain. We're looking for local coffee shops or restaurant type operators to fill that area.
While the commercial space below is filling up, so too is the residential part of the building. January 23rd, an opportunity for future tenants to get a glance.
Had an open house to show people the finished product. We had quite a few people come to tour, which was good.
Residential interest has been through the roof. All but 3 of the apartments are already leased out. The hope is this open house will now help fill the 10 available townhomes.
They liked the contemporary urban feel. Of course, you know, it's new and fresh.
The 3-story townhomes feature various floor plans, designated parking, and 2 entrances facing both Pierce and West Broadway.
Price ranges are $1,149 for the 2 bedrooms. We also have another 2-bedroom for $1,099 and then a 1-bedroom for $850.
Prospective tenants may lean on current resident testimonials before committing. The reviews from apartment residents so far have been largely favorable.
They like everything about it. I mean, it has an elevator. You know, they have their designated parking stall, so they don't have to try to find parking. Parking's included, so they don't have to pay an extra fee for that. Everything is energy efficient, so the electricity bills have been extremely low over there. We, you know, have the barn doors in both the row houses and the apartments, and a lot of people point that out and think that's really unique and fun and new.
Although the building is brand new, the structure fits wonderfully in the historic district. The location, one of the biggest selling points.
One of our goals with this project was to really make the Sawyer building a destination, just like the 100 block district is a destination for Council Bluffs. You know, it's a place where people come to have a drink, to have a meal. People live here, people work here, and we wanted to bring all of that together with the Sawyer building.
Because of the mix of residency and commercial space, the Sawyer building has already claimed an award from the 10,000 Friends of Iowa, a statewide nonprofit organization focused on promoting responsible land use.
The award was for Best Mixed Use Development in the state of Iowa for 2015, and so we were happy that the Sawyer building was acknowledged for the work we've done and you know, what we've brought to the community.
And that work will help make an impact on Council Bluffs.
36 new people that will live here in this district, which means that they're going to spend money at local restaurants and bars and stores. We're going to provide, you know, this law firm that's moving in has 17 employees, not to mention the clients that they'll have going in and out all day. So there's going to be much more activity on the block. We hope that we can bring even more with this final 2,100 square foot bay. And that's just, kind of from the standpoint of activating the district and the area, but it's also a beautiful design and it really fits well in the district.
There are still townhomes and apartments available for lease. If you'd like to learn more, you can visit thesawyerbuilding.com. Commercial space in the lower part of the building is expected to be completed by this summer. The discussion for a new Council Bluffs Police Department headquarters has reached another milestone. With the help of a study group, the CBPD says they've narrowed the list of potential sites down to 5 feasible options. The potential sites are Creektop north of Canesville. This site would reportedly require the removal of approximately 43 properties, including a mixture of residential and commercial properties. Another proposed site is on Woodbury Avenue, just north of NP Dodge. This site would require quite a bit of land preparation to construct a new building. The next, 24th Street near the Google facility. That property is owned by Google and negotiations for the purchase or lease of the space would have to take place. A site at 23rd Avenue by Sapp Brothers is another. That site could accommodate either a 1- or 2-story building. And a popular request from the study group is to move the new police headquarters to the Mall of the Bluffs in the old Target building. Discussions for the relocation is ongoing. Community members will be able to give their say during public meetings on January 28th and February 4th. Once the final site is determined, it will be voted on in May, and if passed, construction could begin in early 2017. In news around the Bluffs, Veridian Credit Union holds a ribbon cutting that's a first in Council Bluffs. The ceremony takes place on Wednesday, January 20th at Roosevelt Elementary School to open the first student-run credit union in CB. The branch is named Roosevelt Money Savers, and students can earn rewards for the amount of money they deposit.
I think it's really cool that we can have something like a bank in our schools so that we can learn how to handle money and that others can learn how we save money and how actual banks work.
The bank will be open every Wednesday morning during the school year and have assistance from Veridian staff. The move by the credit union is another in a recent growing trend of financial institutions creating a location inside educational facilities in Council Bluffs. The Trainer State Bank currently has branches inside Wilson Junior High and Thomas Jefferson High School. A new business opens its doors in Council Bluffs. Club Meow Inc. holds an open house on Saturday, January 23rd. Located in Mall of the Bluffs, the spa is the only of its kind in the area, as it's specifically for our feline friends. Cats display one of the grooming styles the business offers, as well as soft paws. The open house brings excitement to what the spa can do for its clients.
They're learning different things, and that's excitement to them. So they're learning about soft paws, as opposed to declawing. They're learning that they don't have to deal with the hair. They don't have to have their cat puking up hairballs all the time. They can be clean and hair-free if they want. There is an option for that.
Club Meow is open Sunday through Thursday from 9 to 3. If you'd like to learn more about the spa and the variety of services it offers, you can visit clubmeowinc.com. And wrapping up news around the Bluffs, a longtime business may make a return to Council Bluffs. Monday, January 25th, the Council Bluffs City Council approves a joint application between the city and U.S. Pipe and Foundry to the Iowa Economic Authority in hopes of reopening the Griffin Pipe facility. The business, located just off 9th Avenue, was purchased by U.S. Pipe in 2013 before shutting down operations in 2014. The application is to seek benefits for the Targeted Jobs Withholding Tax Credit Program and hopes to create 144 new jobs.
Hopefully all that works out. We're in competition with 2 other locations for this planned expansion. But again, I feel real good about it. They've been here, they never shuttered the building, and so to me that's an indication that they want to reopen it, and we hope that's the case.
Currently, there are 9 employees working at the Griffin Pipe facility, maintaining equipment should operations start back up. If Griffin Pipe does reopen, the company in charge of the building would like to spend approximately $25 million in improvements to bring back operations. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, River City Classic. Premier Gymnastics holds its annual competition at the Mid-America Center. Find out why they're having so much fun. And Tim Dickmeyer joins us to talk about the spring lineup of shows coming to the Art Center in our in-studio interview. We'll be right back.
Out of North Carolina, named MIPSO, and they're kind of a new up-and-coming, if you like.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. December 17th through the 19th, local teams go head-to-head on the hardwood at the Mac Shootout. Then see America's favorite traveling train show at the Train Expo January 2nd and 3rd. And the action doesn't get any bigger than Monster Jam January 9th and 10th. Over at the Convention Center January 10th, there's endless inspiration at the Wedding Essentials Bridal University. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
At the Council Bluffs Recycling Center, we're proud of the effort our community makes to help keep Council Bluffs beautiful by participating in our curbside recycling program. Here are some tips to make sure your recyclables are accepted. If you're confused about plastics, we can help. Numbers 1 through 5 plastic food and beverage containers are acceptable. Usually the recycling triangle and the number inside are located on the bottom of containers. Items we don't take include numbers 6 and 7 plastics, styrofoam, or bags of any sort, although we encourage recycling plastic bags inside local grocery stores. Please be sure to check the calendar in our annual mailer or on our website to find out what items will be picked up each week. Blue Week items for your curbside bin include paper, cardboard, and glass containers. Green Week items for your curbside bin include plastic food and beverage containers, tin and aluminum containers, and tin foil. Thank you for helping us keep Council Bluffs beautiful.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
Hello and welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt, joined in studio by Tim Dickmeyer, the director of the Art Center here on the campus of Iowa Western. Tim, thank you for joining us so much today.
My pleasure, thank you.
And coming up is the spring lineup of shows at the Art Center. First, I want to ask about the fall lineup of shows. You had Becky Martin, you had LA Theater Works. How did everything go?
We had a lot of fun in the fall. Some really great productions. I think the highlight was really the LA Theater Works Dracula production as one of the best pieces of theater that I think we've had on campus here. So,
and talking to people that went to these events, they really liked it?
They sure did, yeah. We had a lot of positive comments from the audience. You know, I kind of listened to the buzz in the lobby after each show, and people are really enjoying what we're putting on there this year. So.
And then coming up in the spring, can you talk about what the spring lineup shows will be?
Sure. In February, we have a great production with a local artist, Billy McGuigan out of Omaha. He's doing his Rock Legends show. And that's kind of it features rock music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. The audience gets to help pick the set list, and that'll be, they do requests and that sort of thing. So that'll be on Valentine's Day night, February 14th. In March, we've got a great kind of a folk Americana group out of North Carolina named Mipso. And they're kind of a new up-and-coming. If you like the Avett Brothers, Punch Brothers, that sort of thing, you'll like this group. They are going to be on March 11th. March 12th, the very next day, we've got a family performance of The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which will be great. That's going to be a Saturday morning performance. And then we wrap up our season in April with Frank Ferrante doing An Evening with Groucho. This is a one-man show about Groucho Marx. He really becomes Groucho Marx in this show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Whether or not you know Groucho, you'll have a good time with this one. So.
And how excited are you for these shows to come to the Art Center and for everybody to see this?
I'm really super excited. We're selling a lot of tickets, but more than that, I think we're just putting on some really fantastic entertainment and art for Council Bluffs. So. And
last question I'll ask is, like you said, just tickets. Where's somewhere they can go to get tickets or even see maybe the list of shows that are coming up?
We try to make it as easy as possible. Our website, artcenter.iwcc.edu. You can also buy tickets now through our Facebook page. Just do a search for Art Center at Iowa Western on the Facebook page, or you can call our box office, which is 712-388-7140. All
right, Tim, thank you for joining us today in studio.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you, Zach.
Stay tuned. More Council Bluffs news coming up right after the break.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Premier Gymnastics, located in Omaha, is a club that offers gymnastics, martial arts, and dance. Each year, the organization holds a competition for gymnasts to show off their skills. This year, they moved the event from their facility off 108th and Fort to the Mid-America Center here in Council Bluffs. It's a change up from their usual venue.
Everybody's just been so ecstatic about how well the Mid-America Center looks.
And under the bright lights, roughly 575 gymnasts enjoy the big stage.
We are hosting our 32nd annual River City Classic, which is hosted by Premier Gymnastics. And we have levels 3 through 10 that are competing here, as well as the XL divisions.
It takes place at the MAC January 22nd through the 25th. In years past, the event was usually held at Premier Gymnastics at 108th and 4th Streets in Omaha. The decision to move across the bridge to Council Bluffs was to grow interest.
Premier Gymnastics Booster Club was looking for a better way to attract gymnasts from all over the region, and moving our competition from out of our gym into a big arena definitely brings in more of the high caliber gymnasts, our optional level gymnasts that are really from around the country that are looking for a big venue that is very similar to how they would be competing if they went off to college.
During the competition, age groups range from 5 years old up to those who are about to enter college. Skill sets on display vary from fairly elementary to extraordinarily elite.
We have gymnasts that are trying to go down the road of making it to the Olympics, and we also have gymnasts here that are going to be off going to college, earning college scholarships. So it's a really exciting group of gymnasts.
Excitement that's widespread, from the parents all the way to those competing.
To see their face when they first see the arena with all the lights, they walk in and they're like, wow, look at this space. Like, they can't believe that they're, maybe a level 5 gymnast, they're 10 years old, and they're competing in a facility that would be really kept for very high level or for your college athletes.
And the hope is that future athletes will be able to experience a familiar feeling.
We're really hoping to continue to bring in high level gymnasts next year from even further places around the country. And we're hoping that our numbers definitely jump next year, and I don't see why they wouldn't. We've had such a great experience here. It's just been a fantastic facility.
Approximately 575 gymnasts from 25 teams in the region competed in the River City Classic. If you'd like to learn more about Premier Gymnastics, their website is premier-gymnastics.com. Visit midamericacenter.com to see a list of their upcoming events. The Midlands Humane Society is starting to take orders for its Wagagram fundraiser. Each Wagagram includes a rose, personal Valentine message, and a cookie delivered by a Canine Cupid volunteer. The unique Valentine gift can be delivered to any home or workplace in Council Bluffs and Omaha.
And it is a lot of fun. We've done them for anywhere from Omaha businesses, Council Bluffs businesses. We've delivered Wagagrams from a dog to a dog before, from a cat to a dog. It's great.
Wagagrams cost $40, and the deadline to register is February 8th. You can order Wagagrams by going to the Midlands Humane Society website at midlandshumanesociety.org. Deliveries are expected to begin February 12th and wrap up February 14th over Valentine's Day weekend. And after the break, we head down to the Midlands Humane Society to meet some animals looking for a good home in our Pets of the Week. And we'll wrap up the show with a look at our events calendar.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet.
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Hello and welcome to the Reaver Beat. I'm Austin LeGrand. Going to college can be stressful. Many students are trying to find a balance between classes, a social life, and sleep. But for some, there's another task that's just a little more challenging: being a parent. Iowa Western is introducing a single parents club to the campus. The goal? To encourage single parents trying to make it through school by providing a support system and letting them know that there are others going through similar struggles.
Take the time to get to know the people around you, because you never know what obstacles they can be facing, and being a single parent is an obstacle.
The first in-person meeting of the semester is Thursday, January 28th at 3 p.m. in Conference Room C of the Student Center. But the majority of group discussions and interactions will be online to keep up with member schedules. During the in-person meetings, there will be activities for kids if you need to bring them. Contact Sierra Mosley at cmosley@iwcc.edu to find out more about the club. Just a reminder, all current and incoming Iowa Western students are encouraged to apply for scholarships for the 2016-2017 school year. Iowa Western Foundation scholarships are due March 15th, 2016. Applications can be found online at iwcc.edu under the Financial Aid tab. For more information, contact Stacy at scholarships@iwcc.edu. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time with your Reaver Beat, I'm Austin LeGrand.
Hello, I'm Terry Mills, and thanks for watching Pets of the Week. We've got Jada here. Her file number is 18723. She's a German Shepherd Border Collie mix. She's between 2 and 3 years old. Should be a great playmate for older children. And again, her file number is 18723. Jada. She's a lot of fun, very energetic, and a wonderful dog. Our next little girl's name is Ginger. She's a sweet little girl. She's only 8 months old. She's a Chai Weenie mix, and her file number is 17825. Ginger does like to dress up. She'd be a great starter dog. She's good with children, and she's great with cats. Not sure about other dogs, though. Again, Ginger's file number is 17825. This is Maisie. Her file number is 18562. She's a very calm Alapaha Blue Blood American Bulldog. She's very sweet, very calm. She does not like other animals, so she would have to be the only dog, and we're not sure if she's good with children. But again, Maisie's file number is 18562. This is Sophie. She's 12 weeks old. She's a brown and white tabby. Her file number is 18694. She's a sweet little kitten, and she's also here with her brother. They came in as strays. They're in a kitten colony right now with 3 other kittens. Again, this is Sophie 18694. And if you're interested in any of the animals that you've seen available for adoption today, please come down to Midlands Humane Society at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Now time for our weekly events calendar. The Winterfest softball tournament takes place on Saturday, January 30th at Boston Park. Teams in 3 separate divisions will be able to compete for first and second place prizes. The cost is $100 per team. More details are available at councilbluffs-ia.gov. The Hitchcock Nature Center is holding an Owl Prowl night hike on Tuesday, February 5th. Starting at 7, attendees will be able to learn about the common owls of Iowa and will also include owl calling on the trail. The cost is $4 per person. More info is available at potcoconservation.com. And the Hitchcock Nature Center is also hosting a guided snowshoe hike on Wednesday, February 6th from 10 to 3. The event will introduce visitors to snowshoes, how to use them, and aerial winter ecology. The cost is $5 per person, and more details are available at potcoconservation.com. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. CBTV is always looking for your feedback. You can send questions or comments to cbtv at iwcc.edu. Call 712-325-3312, or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. Remember to keep it here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluff Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Zach Harper-Blunt.